So hello everybody and welcome to today's NYCBL Western Division matchup between the Hornell Steamers, who come in with an 11-8 record, and the Dansville Gliders, who went in first place in the Western Division with a 13-7 record.
A successful 2026 season.
On the mound for Hornell is Arkport's own Micah Marvin, so he only has to make a little bit of a trip down the road and stay right with his family. There's Micah. He's appeared in 4 games this year, has won one and no losses, 14 innings pitched total, because he did graduate, so he did miss some games. Got a 3.86 ERA, 14 Ks, 7 walks. Helping out Micah, and behind him, in front of him is Rylan Stokes, the catcher. John Greenwood at first base, Taylor Joseph at second, Nolan Winthrop at short, Brett Cayesa. There is a couple switches, and I have to look back, so not everyone's exactly where they should be. Luke Menders is listed in beginning today in left field, Marcus Brem in center, and Caleb McAtee. So I will give you those changes. I'm not sure who he told me that they were switching. He sent me a text message, so I'll have to look and see. But by the time I got here and it was all set up, I didn't get a chance to change those stats. So and if we look here, if I have it, let me just see if I have the standings. There they are. I didn't load them into the screen yet, but I will right now. And there it is. There's your standings coming in today's game. In the Eastern Division, the Syracuse Saltcats atop everybody there at a 12-10 record in the Eastern. Rochester Ridgeman, Cheryl Silversmith, and the Watertown Rapids. In the Western Division, of course, Dansville, Hornell and Dansville have been kind of switching first and second place in the last couple weeks. Hornell in second now. Genesee Rapids in third. Horseheads Hitman, of course, have stopped playing this year. They didn't drop out of the league, so they will be back next year. They had some kid injuries, and some kids decided to leave, and so that's where we're at. So Marvin gets ready.
Center fielder number 16 from Northwood University, Emmett McLean.
Emmett McLean. Takes strike one. Fouls one off toward me. I mentioned it before. I have been hit where I am because I am in an open space where the netting, and I'll show you, the netting kind of is pushed back so I can see clearly through here. And I'm subject to anyone left-handed batters that send up this way. McLean comes in batting .372. He does have the best batting average of the team. His OBS is .416, slugging percentage .474. So that's low 2-2. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Don't forget you can watch on YouTube, and you can give me a like, make some comments if you'd like. And that was going to be a tough one, and that one's going to go out of play. Tried to throw it on his back foot when he gathered him up. That was Nolan Winthrop, the shortstop for Hornell. Didn't get enough oomph on it, and that's a hard play for John Greenwood to track down. He's got a first baseman's mitt, obviously, and glove, but so Hornell, first batter, first error. Bobby Griffin with batting .347. Griffin leads the team in doubles. He's got 6 on the season, so an impressive stat line for Bobby. Oh, inside. 2-0. Emmett McLean, the lone runner on second base. Does his job, gets him over to third.
Now batting the first baseman, number 9 from Wheaton College, Luca Fenton.
Was Nolan Winthrop again, and short. Good job, Nolan. Luca Fenton, batting .340. He does have the highest on-base percentage, almost 500, so just about every time he's at bat, seems to get on base. And one of the reasons is he's taken 13 walks this year. Struck out 9 times. That's with a total of 47 at-bats. Very patient hitter, but takes strike 2 from Micah. Overcast here a little bit. Blue skies above us, but overcast to the west of us. And that's inside for 2-2. And strike 3 and held.
That strikeout brought to you by Community Bank, with convenient locations throughout the Southern Tier. Now batting the second baseman, number 18 from Salve, Virginia University, Philip Lombardi.
Lombardi batting .216, base percentage of .382. 2 down. Again, the lone runner is Emmett McLean. McLean got on with an error by shortstop Nolan Winthrop to lead the game off. That's high, 1-1. Again, don't forget to give us a like if you're watching on YouTube. Really appreciate it. That's the Play Sports YouTube channel. Marvin zeroes in there. Welcome those watching on the NYCBL app as well, the broadcast network. Popped up. And Greenwood underneath it for the third out.
Glad you no runs on, 1 hit, there's 1 error and 1 man left on base. After half an inning of play on the Ryan HC scoreboard, Gliders 0, Steamers coming back.
We go to the bottom of the first. Today's game is brought to you by Tim Hortons Refreshers. Try the new Blackberry Citrus. Tim Hortons in Hornell is 111 Seneca Street, right down the street from Hornell High School and where this ballpark is. Thanks, Tim Hortons. Don't forget to pick up your 40 count Timbits, too. I usually grab those for when I have people over. And they do have the best sour cream blueberry donut. Thanks to Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, right across the street from each other. Top-notch sales service, make car buying simple when you drive your deals at Simmons and Rockwell. Up there on Route 66, WDC Injury Law. It's Welch, Donlin, and Zarples. 607-500-HURT. Thank you very much, WDC Injury Law. On the mound, you see number 19, Cam Hasselfuss from Norfolk, Massachusetts. Give you one more ad here. We have a time. The Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street in Hornell. Cremation services $19.95 plus the crematory fee. Thanks, Jim Dagan, Laura Pico. The Dagan Funeral Home. Thanks, the Dagan Funeral Home. And by St. James Hospital's Orthopedics Department. There's Dr. Andrew Wilhelm. It's U of R's St. James Hospital's Orthopedics Department. I've been to him a couple of times. Excellent doctor, so thank you, Dr. Wilhelm. There's a base hit. It's going to be a double. Or a triple. Awesome. Does it the right time. We'll take a look at the starting lineup. That was Marcus Brem, not Winthrop. Winthrop is up third today. Winthrop has been leading off, but he's kind of struggled in that leadoff position. So John Greenwood, the first baseman, up now, but that was Marcus Brem with that triple. Way to go, Marcus. Marcus Brem, that's his third triple of the season, too, so good job, Marcus. I wonder what the odds are. I'm sure you can look them up. I can look them up on AI, what the odds are of a leadoff triple scoring. Let me look it up. Of course, I wonder it's got to be different every level, but some people like AI, some people don't. But there's things I look up and study because of AI. You know, just different things in history and different aspects, even the sport of baseball, football, whatever. But otherwise, you'd have to look it up on your computer and this and that, and then this compiles it. So I think it's more important for that type of thing than anything else, for me anyways. I love the fact that you can do that. 2-0 to John. There's a base hit. So with Hornell, it's 100% this game that third baseman would make it home, or the third base runner.
Now batting the shortstop, number 8 from Pomona Pitzer, Nolan Winthrop.
So now Nolan Winthrop comes up batting .327. Like with his recent struggles, though, he still he's maintained a great batting average at .327. He really can't complain about that with an on-base percentage of .448. But Brem, like we said, leading off batting .467. How can you not put him in that first position? Two and one. No wind to speak of today. That's a nice, wow. It's about 84 degrees right now. Thursday's game that we have to do is supposed to be 95 degrees, so hope my equipment can handle it. I'm going to have to put some fans on it. There's a reason why the production trucks of big NBC and ESPN and stuff are all air conditioned, because of the heat and is not very good with electronic equipment. So this system that I have has fans inside some of the equipment, but hopefully that'll be enough to. That's high, full count. Hassenfluff goes to Wheaton College, the pitcher. And inside, so a walk. So good at bat, patient at bat for Winthrop. That's Winthrop's 8th walk of the season. Brings up Will Parker. Parker batting .318. Was a strike. Looked like he had held up, but it still was in there for a strike. Will Parker leading the team with at-bats with 66, and this one lifted. Runners are going to tag up. So 1 down, runners on the corners now.
Now batting the left fielder, number 18 from Kalamazoo College, Lou Manders.
Brings up Luke Manders, batting .308. High. Just a bit high. That's in there for a strike. Just hit the inside corner. High inside corner for strike 2. 1-2, 1 out. Runners on the corners. Hornell up 1-0 and 2 hits so far here today in this first inning. That one's going to drop in. Pushed it. That's what you like to see, because obviously the outfielders are shifted, infielders are shifted a little bit. You love to see when you can put that where nobody ain't. Nobody is. This is an important game for Hornell, obviously. They're a game and a half behind Dansville. And want to keep pace, obviously. This is Taylor Joseph. Taylor's playing second base and batting .229. Got 14 RBIs on the season. So he's up there for RBIs for Hornell. Only John Greenwood has 15. He has the most RBIs. Or, I'm sorry, excuse me. Nolan Winthrop has 16, then John Greenwood, then Taylor Joseph. So 0-2. That's low. Look for a steal here. Taking a long time. There he goes. It's out of here! That's his third home run of the season here. We're just about halfway through the season. Right in the wheelhouse, as Keith Hernandez would say. There's a meeting at first base. So a 3-run homer. Still only one out. I want to thank Wilkins Auto Sales, State Route 21. Wilkins Auto Sales for car haulers, utility trailers, dump trailers, and so much more. It's Wilkins Auto Sales, State Route 21, just outside the Hornell city limits. Thanks, Kevin Wilkins. And Twin Hickory Golf Club. While you're in Hornell, make sure you bring your clubs. If you're from out of town, coming to visit the Steamers, go up and check out Twin Hickory's Golf Club. Over 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Canisteel Valley. Thanks, Twin Hickory. So it brings up Michael Duncan. He is the one inserted in the lineup at the last minute. That's low. Talking to head coach Mike Bassage from the Dansville Gliders, he was telling me their number 1 and number 2 pitchers this year are both out. So one got called up to the Northwoods, which is in a very impressive league up in the Minnesota, that area. I'm not sure exactly. It's up in that area. I've watched a couple of the games, and he left to compete in that level. And then their second pitcher, I don't have that information in front of you, is injured. So when you lose your top 2 pitchers, one and two. Michael Duncan batting 154, struggling at the plate a little bit. He's only appeared in 14 games and has 39 at bats, so looking to turn it around. And that's the second out.
Now batting the catcher, number 11 from McMurray College, Rylan Stokes.
So 2 outs for Rylan Stokes, batting 241. Stokes is catching today. That's low. That one popped out of play.
That's first Heritage Federal Credit Union 50 Center.
There's must be summer soccer league going on, because the football stadium and soccer stadium, which you can see over there through the, it's got a crowd of people in it. Playing on the new turf. One and two now. Strikeout confidence builder here for Hassenfuff. Hopefully he gets it here. That's low. Going into his senior year at Wheaton College is Cam. Another one fouled off. And you can see the outfielders have adjusted a little bit because he has been pushing the ball. Tracy Brewer watching from Guadalajara, Mexico. Welcome, Tracy. Full count. And strike 3. So Cam gets a strikeout.
Seems to get 5 runs on, 4 hits with no errors and nobody left on base. After 1 inning of play on the right,
Getting hurt at work isn't a choice, and neither is navigating workers' comp on your own. Connors & Ferris is here to guide you through every step of your workers' compensation claim. We're here to protect your income and help navigate your case all the way through the end.
Connors & Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
That cheap insurance rate might look good until you file a claim and it all goes wrong. Too often, cheap means inadequate limits, missing protection, and zero help when it counts. Let's focus on real savings, not nearsighted shortcuts that can wreak financial havoc. Together, let's build value.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
At Tim Hortons, we know it's much easier to stay focused in the mornings when you don't have to focus on breakfast. Freshly brewed, freshly cracked, baked daily. The $6 Tim's Trio, only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
designated hitter number 11 from Salve, Regina University, Brady Hargraves.
Marvin getting ready to throw his 18th pitch. Threw 17 in the first inning. Low and inside. This is Brady Hargraves. Brady batting .288. Brady does walk a lot. He's tied for first in walks for Dansville with 13. Him and Lucas Fenton both have 13 walks.
They said that Hornell has 5. You only have 2 on it.
Thanks. I apologize. Just said didn't have put enough scores on the thing. The thing is, the thing I look at, I can see either the score or I can see the balls and strikes and people on base. So if I don't keep flipping the page and going back to the score, sometimes I forget to put it up. So I apologize. It is 5-0 Hornell off 4 hits. Hornell does have an error. 1 hit for Dansville so far. I would have caught it by the end of the game, I think. This one lifted. Up against the fence. Nice hit by Hargraves. I like people keeping me on my toes.
Number 1 from Monroe Community College, Ethan Luke.
With not telling the score. Well, I've gone in like basketball and other sports. I've gone through like a quarter and a half with the score reversed. Like Hornell would be winning 30-20 or something, and I'd have them losing. Until I look online and somebody goes, "Hey, the score is wrong." Okay. I make no excuses. I did already, didn't I? I already made an excuse. This is Ethan Loop from right down the road in Dansville. He's from Dansville. Plays for Dansville, or did play for Dansville High School. Now he's, of course, playing for his hometown Dansville Gliders. A very good athlete for his hometown Mustangs. And strike 3.
That strikeout brought to you by Community Bank.
Funny thing, I think I had switched it to make the score 5-2 because I actually looked at it to say, well, they scored 3 runs, and then forgot about it. I always tell people my attention span is just horrible. It's so short. Going to take a trip to the mound. Today's game brought to you by Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Need a house built, one torn down. They install concrete. They have paving equipment. They can do it all. They also already have a septic system. You need that cleaned out. They have a septic service as well. And, of course, City View Towing is your full automobile and diesel truck and repair too as well. I don't know how you phrase that, I guess. Ed's Computers Sales and Service, 180 Main Street in Hornell, 607-324-6424. Need a new computer, one repaired? It's Ed's Computers. Thanks, Ed Flights, who's over in Italy right now. I had to text him because I needed a consultation on something, a piece of equipment that was bad. And he goes, I'm in Italy. I go, what's the temperature? He goes, 103. I go, wonderful. A little too hot for me. That's high and outside. 2-0. Oh, that's right. And someone did come in. I'm sorry, Elaine. Yeah, he did play for Waco. I don't know why. I knew that, too. There's my attention span. I looked away and it lists his hometown as Dansville on this. That's why. This is Mason Diltz. Mason batting .258, 2-2 with 1 out. There's strike 3. Nice pitch by Marvin.
That strikeout brought to you by Community Bank.
So 2 down.
Now batting the third baseman, number 6 from Pomona Bitzer, Sean Louie.
Brings up Sean Louie, batting .304 from Pomona Fitzer. Hargraves, the lone runner on second base. You see him in the frame there. Fouled off. High and inside, 2-2. And third out.
No runs, one hit, no errors, and one man left on base. After 1.5 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard, Steelers 5, Gliders 0.
So we go to the bottom of the second. Hornell leading 5-0.
And Malin McCollum, please report to beside the Steamer dugout. You've been selected for
Today's game brought to you by John N. Dagan, attorney at law, corner of Church and Genesee Streets in Hornell. John, thanks, John, supporting for over 35 years. This is finishing up my 37th year of bringing you high school and collegiate sports here in the southern tier of New York.
July 7th and July 14th.
There's Hornell's #1 fan, Stella Patrick, getting ready to leave. Maybe get something to drink. The Italian Villa, the best Italian food around, is at the Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street, 607-324-6063. Open Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays for dinners only at the Italian Villa. And Lamax Automax. Maximize your dollars every day with a trip to Lamax Automax and Lamax Pro Range Tire and Auto. Complete auto care, including collision, at Lamax Automax. Log on to Lamax Automax. That's with 2x's.com. Lamax Automax. So bottom of the second.
Leading off the second for the Steamers.
Top of the order.
From Transylvania College, Callum McAtee.
Oh, excuse me, it's not. It's McAtee. McAtee batting .294. Cam Hassenfuss up to 33 pitches. One and two. Nice hustle, though. McAtee's gunning down the line, but was put out for the first out. Now it's top of the order.
Now batting the center fielder, number 20, Marcus Brown.
Marcus got a triple his first at bat. Oops, that's not the right replay. Sorry. 2-1. Two and two. That's low. Full count. Brem, he did go to Waco. I remember that now. Brem launches one. Yeah, it's going to be foul ball. Pulled it just a little too much. And overthrown. Was able to get up and snag it, but Brem just too fast as well. It took him a while to get a handle on the ball as well.
the first baseman, number 14, John Greenwood.
So it brings up John Greenwood. Third baseman Louie that time. He was hoping he blocked out that he didn't tag him. I think that's what. Let's see where he was positioned. Yeah, it doesn't look like he got him from that. Low strike, 1-1. Fouled off.
That's the First Heritage Federal Credit Union 50 center.
One and two to John. Two and two. If you want something to eat, just come on down to the ballpark. They have great chili hot dogs, or chili cheese hot dogs as well. That's high. Full count. Cam up to his 43rd pitch here. Greenwood pushes it. Foul, stays in the ballpark. Hornell travels to Watertown tomorrow. Make sure those parents, make sure you text your kids and tell them to hydrate. You want to make sure. So it's the 90s, mid-90s all week long here. So that's the second out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 8, Nolan Winthrop.
Start Me Up. Saw them in concert. And they started with that song. They put a poll and you could text what song you wanted to see the Rolling Stones start with. This was in 2014. It was up in Buffalo at the old Highmark Stadium. And it's funny to say the old Highmark Stadium. It just got torn down with a new stadium opening up this year for the Bills. We had great tickets. We were in the upper deck, but we had first row. And back then they were $100 for those tickets. And my sisters and I and brother-in-laws, we all went as a big family and had a great time. Winthrop. 1-2 now. Again, if you just joined us, Hornell plays again at home game on Thursday, and it's supposed to be a 95-degree temperature. Nice play for the third out.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 man.
See that again.
Base. After 2 innings of play, out in the Ryan HC scoreboard, Steamers 5, Gliders 0.
Yep.
Fans, it's now time for our Dizzy Bat contest.
We go to the top of the third.
On their bat while I count to 10 and then race down to our
Actually, we're going to stay right here and watch the Dizzy Bat race.
Get set, go! 1, 2, 3,
Get out of your cracks.
4, 5,
The good players are yelling. Where's she going?
8,
She's got to be disqualified for that. She left early.
10, go!
And the guy's not even paying attention upstairs who's counting. The announce.
Start.
I would say it was a false start. We'll be back.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Northwood University, Gibson Brown.
So Gibson Brown to lead things off. Here, top of the third, Hornell with a 5-0 lead. Score that a 4-3 put out. Joseph to Greenwood.
Now batting the center fielder, number 16, Emmett McLean.
Brings up Emmett McLean. Emmett was left stranded on third base in the top of the first inning. He was on third base with only 1 out, but failed to reach home. Great pitching by Micah and defensive plays for the Steamers. Micah's faced runners in scoring positions both the first and the second inning, but has got out of it. Really doesn't seem to worry at all. Just you don't see him change anything. Just concentrates on pitching and has done a great job. I'm nervous watching him. Was that a strike or ball? Okay, it was a ball. And I'm not nervous because of him. I'm nervous for him. 3-1. McLean 1 for 1. And that's into the left field. So a 1-out hit by McLean. I get nervous for all these players. I want them all to do great and make great plays, but I also know, I don't, like I said, I don't mind them trying to throw the runner out at second, even if there's a runner on third. I know it's not the best thing. You do see it sometimes cut off by the pitcher, or a kind of a deke throw as well. Just stuff like that, they want to learn, get their arm strength up, and that's why a lot of them are here, hoping to advance into the next level. I think he was a little bit worried about the ball. It was Taylor Joseph covering second that time, but it kind of ricocheted and tried to protect his face, I think. I don't blame him. Grifton. 2-0 to Grifton. I think it's time for a trip to the mound, maybe a 3-0, just to settle Micah down a little bit. And there's ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk. We'll put Grifton on first. I said Grifton. It's Griffin. Excuse me. He's got a great first name, Bobby. That's my first name, or Robert. I always say I don't care if you call me Bobby, Bob, Robert. Don't call me Rob. And some people do. I'm not a Rob. So runners at first and second with 1 out.
Now batting the first baseman, number 9, Luca Finton.
Luca Finton. They said Finton. It's F-I-N-T-O-N. Finton. Finton. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He doesn't throw the ball. There's a strike. Runners advance to second and third now. McLean is now 90 feet away. That one popped up behind. Luca from Pocasset. Pocasset, Massachusetts. Hope I'm saying that right. He goes to Wheaton College as well. I think that's the strength of these teams when you get multiple players that play on the same team in college and then play on this collegiate league. We get at least 2 guys that know each other coming in, even though I'm sure some of these guys will be lifelong friends after this. Even though they're only here for a year, some players, 3 or 4 players a year will play multiple years. 2-2. Like Marcus Brum, this is his 3rd year, but he lives so close. Wyatt Argenteri as well. He's not playing today, but he's in his 3rd year here playing for the Steamers. There's a base hit. It's going to score 2 runs. Nice at bat by Fenton.
Now batting the second baseman, number 18, Philip Lombardi.
Still only 1 out. Fitting at second now. Brings up Lombardi. Phil Lombardi batting .382. He's got 1 home run on the season, 2 doubles, no triples yet. Oh, and 2. Both teams have 4 hits apiece, and both teams have an error defensively. And he got pulled off. He checked the runner at third. Or the runner from second, but he still ended up coming.
Now batting the designated hitter number 11, Brady Hargraves.
So runners on the corners now with 1 out. Brings up Hargraves. One and one. Fouled back. This is the only game going on, like I said earlier, in the NYCBL tonight. Outside, 2 and 2. Fenton 90 feet away from making it a 2-run game. And strike 3.
That strikeout brought to you by Community Bank.
It's definitely a
Now batting the catcher.
well-needed
number 1,
strikeout.
Ethan Loop.
Brings up Wayland Cohocton's Ethan Loop. I'll make that mistake twice. If he can get out of this inning, Micah with only giving up 2 runs, it'll be a win for him, I think. Mentally, anyways. Beautiful night for baseball here. Now it's 80 degrees. The temperature slowly drops as the sun goes down in this New York town. Loop 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Two and 1. Three and 1 now. Danger of loading the bases here. Chases the low one. That's low. So a walk.
Now batting the right fielder, number 26, Mason Dills.
So base is loaded now. Brings up Dilts, 0 for 1. Also struck out earlier. He wants to jump on this, I can tell. Base is loaded. Ooh, held up, but it was a strike. Low and outside, 1-1. One and 2 to Dilts. Popped out of play. There's some people outside. You can see the people sitting down third baseline, and then outside they want to save a couple bucks. Actually, they park right there, and easier just to sit and watch. And strike 3.
That strikeout brought to you by Community Bank. Players get 2 runs.
Goes over and talks
2 hits. 1
pitching
error,
coach.
2 men left on base. After 2.5 innings of play, on the Ryan HC scoreboard.
We're not going to take it, he says.
Flyers 2.
No, we're not going to take it.
The Hornell Steamers would like to thank their game day sponsors.
Today's game is brought to you by
Dansville, Muffler, and Brady.
Alfred State College. It's called Hometown Advantage. Allegheny County, Steuben County residents get $2,000 or more for every year you attend Alfred State College. It's the best deal in education at Alfred State College. Hit the ground running with a degree from Alfred State College. And by Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling for all your heating, air conditioning, especially you need it now this week. Going to be a high of 95 or possibly above tomorrow and the next few days, and that's the next home game here. So thanks, Giglio's. They'll be over to fix your air conditioning unit. The logo print company for hats, t-shirts, embroidery, laser engraving, hats, t-shirts, mugs, from billboards to banners to bumper stickers. They can do it all, and it's done right here in Hornell. And Decorator's Choice, everything for your home. They're going to be celebrating their 38th year in business. That's Dan and Maureen Broughton at Decorator's Choice. You know, they're doing something right when they're in business that long. Flooring, mattresses, furniture, window fashions, Benjamin Moore paint, and so much more. Also installations as well. And, of course, Wine and Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive. There's Dr. Spencer Wine, accepting new patients now, along with his father, Dr. John Wine, Dr. Rich Kowski, Dr. Kevin Hagan as well. 607-324-7246.
Will Parker.
So Will Parker comes to the plate. Parker 0 for 1. Oh, and it... I'm surprised he didn't make it down to second. But let's see what happened there.
Now batting the left fielder, number 18, Luke Mander.
I think he probably thought it was going to be caught, but he would have made it to second if he kept running. I'm not sure if he rounded because we don't obviously have a camera following him when he does that, but... So a leadoff hit brings up Luke Menders. Nice pitch by Hessenfuss. One and one to Luke Menders. What nationality is Menders? Let's see. Fouled that one off for 1 and 2. There's a base hit. So 2 outs, 2 on, or no, I'm sorry, nobody out and 2
Now
on.
batting the second base, number 19, Taylor
Brings up
Joseph.
Taylor Joseph. Joseph, 1 for 1, has those 3 RBIs in the first inning. Part of that 5-run first inning for Hornell. Two on, nobody out. Nobody covering first, kind of dancing around out there. Can actually get a lot further off. Well, it doesn't really matter. He's not going anywhere. With Parker at second. Foul tip and held.
Now batting the third baseman, number 23, Michael Duncan.
So 1 out, Michael Duncan. Duncan a little late on the swing. Cam up to 65 pitches. Here through 2 1/3. There hasn't been a wild pitch or pass ball yet. Did I jinx him? Hope not, but Some games you see 2 or 3 in a row. You know, it's not 2 or 3 in a row, but you know what I mean, in the same inning. So nice at bat that time by Michael. One out, bases loaded now. Brings up the catcher, Rylan Stokes. This one launched. So Hornell adds 2. Nice at bat by Stokes.
Now batting the right fielder, number 21.
Stokes now 1 for 2 with a strikeout and that 2 RBI single. I'm going to make sure I put this. Don't forget to put the score up this time. Callum McAtee, 0 for 1. I love Logan. She says a client and her sit out there. Yeah, that's an easy place. I know a lot of the sometimes the Elderwood and different assisted living community companies will send members over and sit out there, which is a great view, actually. I wish they would change and put when they do put the new fence in. The fence is half done in this facility. It's only up to a certain point that they would put the thin netting out there. So if you want to sit outside the gate, you can for everybody. Yeah, I had a conversation last night about handicap accessibility. They are planning, it isn't in the discussion stage about redoing everything here. And what was kind of discussed about this, because the stadium was built in 1964, is keep the stadium. This one's going to be lifted. And it drops in. Still only 1 out now with bases loaded. Getting back to what I was saying, one of the things discussed was obviously they would put in handicap bathrooms, also put a porch down here because there's a quite great distance between home plate and the wall, so they'd put 3 or 4 rows of handicap seating down low where you could wheel right in and sit close to the action. It would be regular seating too as well. But like I said, this is all just in the discussion. There is no funding or anything yet that has been, submitted for or anything like that. Wow. Home run. Second home run of the game. I'm glad he decided to. I'm not sure. He didn't start the game here. He was gone. Wasn't available for the first week or so. But Marcus Brem blows things open here. He's a good kid, too. Wasn't sure where this ball was going, and I couldn't see when it landed because obviously it goes behind the trees. So good job, Marcus. With only one out, clears the bases with a grand salami. Is that what they say? That's impressive. So a trip to the mound now. Just not Cam's day here as they're going to replace Cam. Coming in for him is number 23, Matthew Moreno, M-O-R-E-N-O. The book is closed with 2 1/4 innings pitched, 11 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, and 1 walk with a total of 75 pitches for Cam Hassenfuss. So we'll be back here. Well, actually, I'll stay right here and just give you some local ads. Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Lotus Street. It's Dr. Pat Pico, and Dr. Pico sponsors the Pico platform out there, and that's the camera that gives us the, where is it? There it is, right there. Gives us the view from out in center field, the Pico platform. Thanks, Dr. Pico, for that. Maple City Collision Auto Body Repair Shop. John Birch owned and operated on Route 66 in their new location. Beautiful facility up there. Maple City Collision, 607-324-8009. Maple City Collision. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open an Apex checking account. Check out all the financial services that First Heritage can offer you. That Apex checking account offers cashback rewards, foreign ATM fees refunded. So thanks, First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys. Offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Also in Syracuse, proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, near Hornell Steamers, Connors and Ferris. The Main Place Banquet and Conference Center, 251 Main Street in Hornell. Call John Carbone at 607-968-1148. Or you can log on to themainplacehornell.com. There's a shot of the 400-seat banquet hall that they also have there. And right across the street is the Main Street Inn. 607-968-1148 again. Log on to Hornell, the Main Street Inn. You can book. It's cheaper to stay there, and it's a brand new facility. When I say brand new, only a few years old, with double occupancy, single occupancy, and you enter into enclosed. You don't enter from the. It's not a hotel or a motel. It's an inn, so you enter from the outside door, and all the rooms have doors into the hallways and stuff. So a beautiful facility. Thank you very much.
Now batting for the Steamers, first baseman number 14, John Greenwood.
John Greenwood's going, come on, I wanted to come up with bases loaded. Everybody does. Greenwood, 1 for 2 with an RBI. Still only 1 out. Hornell has 11 runs on 10 hits. 2 runs on 4 hits for Dansville. I haven't looked at how the playoffs are going to work. I'm not sure with Horseheads leaving or dropping out of this season's competition how that works. Who's going to play who and how. Usually it's the top 2, so Hornell definitely wants to stay real close to Dansville, and if they can beat them here, we'll be within a half a game of Dansville. And got him.
Now batting the shortstop, number 8.
Nice play by Griffin. Bobby Griffin. Yeah, so my sentiments exactly on the handicap, the facilities. Obviously, it's old, and now that the school district owns this property, this was part of the city of Hornell up until this week or last week. It was turned over or it is going to be turned over to the school. They can actually put in for funding and stuff, because there should be railings and stuff up here as well. So because people have fallen, coming down the stair, or coming, not the stairs, but the seating part of it. And one and two outs. Nolan Winthrop 0 for 1, makes contact here. And couldn't pick it. That's a tough play. Tough play for Griffin. That was Lombardi that made that last play, excuse me, or the play before this one. I had a little confused at who was playing which base here, and I usually fill out a form so I know who's playing the position, but when I get here, Hornell's, I get their stuff ahead of time so I can make up the graphics and stuff at home and make up all the stuff I need. Like last time, though, I left everything home. But, so I know who's playing first and second, and I just haven't had time to. I love Logan there that was commenting about sitting outside the thing. I think they should have the someone come out there with hot dogs and stuff for everybody, whenever they take orders. Be like DoorDash, Dodger Dash. Well, it's not Dodger anymore. Steamer Dash. Will Parker, 1 for 2 today. Parker fouls that one off. Full count to Will. Thanks, Harp Davis. Yes, the camera is nice. Something I've wanted to do for a long, long time. And I even thought about a tripod out there, the extended tripod. The big problem is, and there's strike 3. So we go to the 4th. Hornell up and scores 6 runs that inning, 11-2 now. The big problem is with a tripod, one of those monopod that sticks up high 12, 13, 14, 15 feet, whatever, it's very wind susceptible. So this man lift that I got out there that I ended up buying is a lot more stable. Everything's bolted down and stuff. It does get a little, when it's real windy, it'll shake a little bit, but not much.
Thanks to Bishop Johnson, Samuel Funeral. Any service member,
and I bought the thing for $800. Got a great deal on it.
At this time, if you are serving or have served
service in the military, recognition.
And be recognized.
Anybody up here in the stands? There's a couple. Yep. So you can see, like, there's no railings or anything when you come down these seats. So that's something that's going to have to be. I think they're going to actually put bench, or not benches, but seats actually back so you can sit with your backs and everything to it. So that'll be nice. Today's game is brought to you by the Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville for personal, commercial, motorsports, insurance. Log on to the www.ryanagencies.com. Thanks, Jeff Ryan, for insurance protection you can rely on from the Ryan Agencies. And by the best pizza, wings, subs, that great salad bar. And don't forget, they got mac and cheese specials and flavors. I've got to get over there. I did have a mac and cheese, buffalo chicken mac and cheese from the Italian Villa that was very good. Now I got to go try it at Giovanni's. Everything at Giovanni's is delicious as well. So I'll give them a little bit of a try. So Micah Marvin returns to the mound for Hornell.
For the Gliders, the third baseman, number 6, Sean Louie.
Brings up Sean Louie. I'll do it. I'll do a $10 delivery fee for your hot dogs out there. Just kidding. I'd love to do it if I wasn't doing anything. If my cameras were all robotic. Bring the hot dogs out to you in left field. Two and one. Sean Louie, 0 for 1. So a walk, 5-pitch walk to Louie. Nobody up in the Hornell bullpen.
Now batting the left fielder, number 2, Gibson Brown.
Although Ethan Davenport. Well, let's see if Ethan's going to be throwing or not. I see him milling around out there. And there is a catcher getting up to... Oh, there's kids hitting each other with bats over there. Oh, it's a wiffle ball bat, though. Still stings. Oh, and 2 to Gibson Brown. Brown 0 for 1. Brown from Midland, Michigan. I wonder if that's in Midland, Michigan. I love going to Michigan. Beautiful area. This one lifted. It's going to be trouble, and it's going to fall in. It's another Northwood University product here. Well, he still goes there. Actually going into his freshman year at Northwood. Bunt foul. Runners at first and second. Should freeze the runners, yep. That hit deep enough, and obviously coming forward too gives great advantage on it is Marcus Brum playing center field. So 2 on, 1 out. Sean Louie at second. This is Bobby Griffin at the plate. Griffin 0 for 1. Gibson Brown at the runner at first. Just hit the bottom of the strike zone. Ooh, off the mask, it looked like. Two and two. Did they get him? Wow, let's see. Nice play. Double play, boom. Yep, nice snag.
No runs, one hit, no errors, and one man left on base. After 3.5 innings.
Go to the bottom of the fourth.
Scoreboard, Steamers 11, Flyers 2.
Casolina.
An accident can turn your life upside down in an instant. Pain, medical bills, time off work, it's overwhelming. And when you look to the insurance company for help, they don't see you. They don't see your family or what you've lost. To them, you're just a number, just dollars on a spreadsheet. Their job is to pay you as little as possible. At WDC Injury Law, we see the person behind the claim. We fight for your recovery, your future, and your peace of mind. If you've been hurt in New York, call 607-500-HURT.
You rush out. You rush to school. You rush to work. But this is how you win the rush. Save the morning with the new Smoky Maple Bacon on your breakfast sandwiches. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Number 18, Luke Menders.
So Luke Menders to lead things off here. Bottom of the fourth. Menders takes a strike. Don't forget to make sure you press that like button if you're watching on YouTube. Really appreciate it. Play Sports YouTube channel. You can also watch the replays of previous games, last year's games, games from years gone by. All still on demand. And easy to find and easy to call up. 1-1 to Menders. Matthew Moreno pitching, and there's a high and inside pitch. Fouled off, 2-2. One of the important things I always try to do is give close-ups, because I know a lot of these families, a lot of these kids travel near and far, or more far than near, to play in this league. and want to make sure their loved ones at home can see the games and see their kids. I wish I could do all the games, even the away ones, but each team is required to produce their own broadcasts. Oh, and it gets through. Tough play by Bobby Griffin.
Now batting the second base.
That's a tough play because he's coming up, trying to backhand it so he can make a play on it. So a leadoff runner here for Hornell. High and inside, ball one. Mender's now 3 for 3. Brings up Tyler Joseph, who's 1 for 2 with 3 RBIs and strikeout. Hornell football in their summer workout. There are no gym locker room or no locker rooms at all for the football team or any visiting or home games for anybody because of all the construction that's going on with the new gymnasium that's being built. So they ripped up everything. So they got one more season. So it'll be 2 total seasons with having to cross the street over there into a temporary building. This one popped up. Griffin underneath it.
Now batting third baseman number 23, Michael Duncan.
That's a quick shot of Sean Louis at third. Brings up third baseman Michael Duncan. Michael Duncan. What are they gonna... 1-0 to Duncan. 79 degrees now here in the Maple City. Duncan 1 for 2. One of the few that doesn't have an RBI for Hornell. That one in the dirt for 2-0. David Phillips, yes, you're welcome. Thanking me for doing the broadcast. I always say I got the best job in the world. I get to watch sports all day long and talk like I know what I'm talking about sometimes. 3-1. I used to have announcers do everything, but decided I'm going to save the money and do it myself. I used to strictly for years just do all the production. But when you're paying, out $90, $100 per game to have people announce for you. So I fake it. I've never played baseball. I shouldn't say that. I played 1 year of what's called grasshopper. I got hit in the face, finished out the season, and never played again. I played basketball and football in high school, and then in the men's league basketball, and I loved those sports and stuff, but I never played baseball. I love baseball. I go to several New York Mets games a year. I may Wednesday go up and see the Mets play at Toronto. There's a walk. Toronto's about 3.5 hours from where I'm standing. I know I'm a glutton for punishment because I'm a Mets fan and a Jets fan. But I'm a Knicks fan. Although coaching basketball and my love of basketball so much, I'm not a huge NBA fan like I used to be as a child, but I'm glad they were able to win the championship. 2 on, 1 out. I've been to 2 NBA games. Both were the Charlotte Hornets versus the Milwaukee Bucks on 2 separate years. And both times, both teams were out of the playoffs. And it was just such a boring, boring game. And plus, prices now. I mean, to go to the cheapest price for, I think it was like $1,500 at San Antonio for that champion. I mean, just pricing yourselves out of the. I mean, if anybody like me or something can afford something like that, it's crazy. And God forbid you try to take family members, kids and stuff. You could never afford to go to, unless you go to teams that are eliminated. That's why I go to the Mets games. I can get tickets for $20. Same thing with Jets. Not to go off on a tangent there, but here's a base hit, and he's being held up. Nice hit by Rylan. Stokes. It's good base running. You're watching your coaches. Kids take watch there. And that's what kind of drives me nuts about major leagues. You know, these guys are, especially, making $700 million under contract and stuff, and they're running through the hold sign and stuff, and it's, I had a feeling. Well, that's what the third base coach is there for. Nothing enough about your feelings. Pay attention to your coaches. All these coaches have played the game and know the game and what to do in certain situations. Bases loaded with 1 out. Good chance for Caleb McAtee. One for 2. No RBIs yet. Here's your chance, Caleb. Takes a strike. 2-1. McAtee from Fort Thomas, Kentucky. Goes to Transylvania. That's low. Nowhere to put him. 3-1 count now. And part of the talks about redoing the stadium that's here, that's 60 years old, is making the field, the infield, turf. The outfield still remains grass, but the infield would be turf. Because obviously this year, like I said, this is finishing up my 37th year of doing this. This was the worst year on record for me doing games because there was so many rain out, so many movements. There was sleeting one day. I mean, and that was in May that we had snow, and just a horrible, horrible spring for sports. And that's low, and he walks some, so he's going to walk a run in. When you can have turf, you can have more games because they won't cancel the game or move the game or postpone the game if it's raining out. Just thunder and lightning. So Hornell up 12-2.
Now batting the center fielder, number 20, Marcus Brem.
So Marcus Brem, who has had some impressive at-bats today. One of them a grand slam, and I didn't write down the the instant replay of that grand slam. Apologize, because I could show it to you again. And he got hit, so we're gonna walk another or hit batsman anyways. Run home. I think I have one of Marcus's hits. I think this is Marcus's. Yeah, this is the home run, the 3-run home run that Marcus had earlier. Brings up John Greenwood. Greenwood swings at the first. I'm sorry, that was Taylor Joseph that I showed with that hit. My mistake. This one's going to fall in. 2 runs up, just 1 run home. I apologize, Taylor, for giving that to that first home run you saw to Marcus. I was going to say Marcus didn't have all those homers.
Now batting the shortstop, number 8, Nolan Winthrop.
Going to be a trip to the mound as Nolan Winthrop. See, if I was smart, I would keep better try to keep better track of everything, but I'm not smart. So Hornell up 14-2. Obviously the 10-run rule is in effect, but it happens after the 7th inning, I believe. They must play 7 innings. Then they are going to change pitchers. We'll be back.
I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Not changing pitchers. My mistake. Is Matthew still in? Don't want to rush you off the mound, Matt. Base hit. 1 run home. Greenwood's going to stop at third. So Winthrop.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 7, Will Parker.
Brings up Will Parker. Still only 1 out here. 5 runs home. Hornell, 5 runs in the first inning, 6 runs in the 3rd inning, and now 5 runs home here in the 4th inning with only 1 out. 13 hits on the board for Hornell. Fouled off. hit the top of the stadium. So wait, runners on second and third. Wood's going to come home. It's the second out.
Now batting the left fielder, number 18, Luke Mander.
So 2 down with Luke Manders coming up. Manders 2 for 3 with an RBI. Luke. Hornell without the services of X-Fang and Emmett Heath. Both have gone home due to injuries, and there's a base hit. Hopefully they're watching. Great players watching them play this year. Unfortunately, the injury bug got them. Hornell tacks on 2 more. 19-2. Brings up Taylor Joseph. Foul. Approaching 2 hours for game time here, a few minutes away, but when you have a lot of scoring, that's what happens. Two and 1 to Joseph. He had that 3 RBI home run. Also struck out. Yes, there is a run rule, but I think you have to play 7 innings. I forget, because I do between Little League, high school, and collegiate, they're all different. I think it's 7 innings. There's a base hit. Oh.
Now batting the third baseman, number 23, Michael Duncan.
So Joseph came in batting .229, so he's 2 for 4. That helps his average. And I'm sure he'll get another at-bat as Duncan swings through the low ball. Yes, sure it is. It's. I wouldn't say it's a football score because you don't see 18 on the scoreboard much in football, but and a 2 either, unless there's a safety. Oh, and 2 to Duncan. Moreno delivers. They're going to. There he goes. Popped up. Should be playable. And the third out. But Hornell scores 7. Impressive inning for Hornell. I'm not sure what their top inning is this year. That might be it. 7 runs on 4 hits. And, of course, 1 error by Dansville. Today's game brought to you by the new Blackberry Citrus Refreshers from Tim Hortons on Seneca Street in Hornell. It's 111 Seneca Street. Oh, 50-50. I got to get my 50-50 ticket out. But stop at Tim Hortons for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Tonight's winning ticket is worth $91.
$91. It'd still be losing money this year. Today's game brought to you by Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, right across the street from each other. Top-notch sales service, make carbine simple.
133.
And I'm way off again.
337 133.
I'm always off by like 100 numbers, which is probably about right. Thanks, Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, WDC Injury Law, Welch, Dahman, and Zarples. Call 607-500-HURT. I emailed you. I sent you an email, or not emailed you. I sent you my link to the email.
Okay. The fifth inning is brought to you by the Catering.
I'd rather have you put your information down there. I don't
State Route 21 South in Wayland. They offer a variety of freshly baked goods.
I was talking to Lynn Brennan. Lynn is one of the team photographers here, and you can buy some of her pictures of your players and stuff. I'm going to be posting in the next couple games here that we have, and how to contact her for picking up those pictures and purchasing those pictures. Did I give WDC? I'm sorry. It's WDC Injury Law. It's Welch, Dahman, and Zarples. Call 607-500-HURT. WDC Injury Law and Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street. Cremation services $19.95 plus the crematory fee. Thanks, Jim Dagan, Laura Pico, the Dagan Funeral Home. Thanks, Jim and Laura. And St. James Hospital's Orthopedics Department. There's Dr. Andrew Wilhelm, U of R. St. James, a brand new hospital up there in North Hornell.
Leading off the fifth for the Gliders, first baseman number 9, Luca Finton.
Ethan Davenport pitching. Foul. Everyone's hoping it hits a car.
That's the first Heritage 50 center.
Got to change the scoreboard. There we go. Top of the fifth. 18-2. Ethan from Scio, New York. Scio is about 35 minutes away west of here. Goes to Alfred State College, one of our sponsors. Push that one just foul. They're mine. They're no good. Can you just throw them, put them up there and for me? There's no way to trip over them. Trip over the losers. Someone was asking who those tickets were. I buy $10 worth of raffle ticket or 50-50 tickets, and I tried to throw them in my bag, but didn't quite make it. And the kid goes, "I wonder whose these are." So I had him pick them up. I wasn't even a trip over the losing tickets. Full count. Luca Fenton, and Luca goes down.
That strikeout brought to you by Community Bank. Now batting the second baseman, number 18, Philip Lombardi.
Lindsay, I got a question.
This is Philip Lombardi, 0 for 2. One and two to Philip. Philip from Tewksbury. I wonder how they say that. He struck out, but it's Tewks Bury. Tewksbury, Massachusetts goes to Salve Regina University.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 11, Brady Hargraves.
Brings up Hargraves. It's the first time we've had some bug activity out in the bugs flying around here on the field. And strike three. Nice pitching.
That strikeout brought to you by Community Bank. And that 1-2-3 inning is brought
Davenport with 3 strikeouts that inning.
Collegiate at 607-324-0552. After 4.5 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard, Steamers 18, Gliders 2.
Today's game brought to you by Giovanni's, the best pizza, wings, subs, that great salad bar. You can also get chicken parmesan, veal parmesan. And that salad bar is second to none. Giovanni's open 7 days a week across from the Hornell High School. And the Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville, log on to ryanagencies.com, personal, commercial, motorsports. And if you go to their website and you click on like personal, it shows you all the different types of personal insurances you can get. Same thing as commercial as well. Thanks, Jeff Ryan. Of course, the Main Place Banquet and Conference Center, 251 Main Street in Hornell, 607-968-1148. Log on to log on to www.themainplacehornell.com. By Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Syracuse as well, proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Steamers.
from Mitchell College, number 4, Alex Conferata.
So Alex Conferata, Attleboro, Attleboro? Borough, Massachusetts. I like his arm delivery, or pitch delivery. Having trouble with the PA system up there. It starts playing music, then it stops. Bottom of the 5th.
Leading off the 5th for the Steamers.
I love Logan. Yes, I'm sure they would let you buy concessions. I try to get people, and one of my friends, I said he goes out and eats a lot. He goes, you should just stop here and get a hot dog. You need to watch the game if you just want to stop in and grab a hot dog. Catcher Rylan Stokes has 2 RBIs, also struck out as 2 for 3. That one's in the dirt. 2-0. I'm going to play Weatherman here for a second. So I got to a high of 88, tomorrow 89, Wednesday 94, Thursday 96. So that's when we're home again, and sunny. Only not partly cloudy or anything. Wednesday at 94 is partly cloudy, which there'll be some breaks from the heat. But 96 here for the game at game here against Dansville. So a walk.
Now batting the right fielder, number 21, Cal McAtee.
So there was the standings again. Hornell, if they lose this game, there's problems. But if they can hang on to win this game, they'll only be a half a game behind Dansville. Hornell travels to Watertown tomorrow, and that's quite a distance. That's I think a 4-hour drive by bus. People don't realize the cost of running teams like this. I think the bus to go to Watertown and back is $2,500. So we appreciate all the donations that you can give. My scoreboard, there it is. Okay, it wasn't changing. And strike 3. Then the temperature looks like it's going to start going back down because Friday is 89, Saturday 84, and Sunday 81. But a lot of rain. But that doesn't mean anything. It says a lot of rain now, but could change, which we've seen. That was one of the strange things of the weather that we've been going on. I Love Logan says the Philly mac. My big problem with mac and cheese is I've never liked mac and cheese. Even as a kid, my mother would make it. I'm strange, I know. I've never liked mac and cheese. And in fact, when I had that mac and cheese at the Italian Villa the other day, just because it was a special and it was the chicken wing one I tried, it was very, very good. So I'm gonna go to the Philly cheese one at Gio's either tomorrow or Wednesday if I don't go to the Mets game. That ball is playable. Yep. So nice play by Sean Louis. 1 down.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Steamers from Westminster College, number 12, Benno Ballard.
So Benno Ballard steps into pinch hit, batting .207, 314 on base percentage. Takes a strike. So 2 outs. Ooh. I love watching the pitching styles of side armors here and low. What do they call the low? More of a low ball pitch delivery than a sidearm. Oh no, he's been. One and two. Fouled off to stay alive. I can honestly say this is the first time I've ever heard that. Well, this year is that person named Benno. I love it. So Benno goes down. We go to the top of the sixth.
No runs, no hits, no errors, one man left on base. For 5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard. Steamers 18, Gliders 2.
Today's game brought to you by Wilkins Auto Sales, car haulers, utility trailers, dump trailers. That was one of the things I was going to buy a scissor lift trailer for the Pico platform out there, but it was $3,000, and I keep it here for the baseball season for 5 months on the school grounds. So really no need to move it. So I have a car hauling company come and pick it up and just move it wherever I need to. And I only live 2 streets over, so I'll probably drive it home from here. But anyways, thanks Wilkins Auto Sales, and that's what I was talking about, the getting a car haul or getting a scissor lift hauler from him, but they're just too expensive. That's just for the hauler, and doesn't include all the connections and stuff I got to have done to the van. But and don't forget, if you're visiting Hornell or you live here, you know Twin Hickory Golf Club is one of the top tier golf clubs around. Stop up. Thanks to the Sherburne family. Over 60 years of owning that great golf club. Thanks. And log on to twinhickorygolfclubs.com. Buy a gift certificate for a loved one. Butler Excavating and Concrete. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. I did hit the shut-off button finally. Thanks Brian Butler and Daryl Howell up there at Butler Excavating and City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Ed's Computers, Sales and Service. He builds my computers. Let him build yours at Ed's Computers. Thanks, Ed. I need new computers, repairs, everything. Just repaired my laptop, and I've got it here with me today, and it's working great. Thanks, Ed. And by John and Dig in General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dig. So Ethan Loop at the plate. Loop hits one into the gap. Oh, it's a home run! Oh no, it isn't. It was caught. Jeez, I can't see very good here. Let me take a look at that. The way everyone was running, I thought it was a home run. I guess I was on the wrong. Sorry about that. I see, I'm not paying attention. I'm on the wrong guy here.
Now batting the right fielder, number 26, Mason Dilf.
So, I was hoping for a home run. So I was rooting for Ethan. That's the problem with watching monitors here. I try to keep an eye on the field, one eye on the field, one eye on the monitor, which is impossible, but. This is Mason Diltz, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Make that 3 strikeouts.
That's another Community Bank strikeout. Now batting the third base, number 6, Sean Louie.
Ethan Davenport going into his freshman year at Alfred State. Sean Louie up, third baseman. This one lifted Oh, just off the glove of Brem. Nice hit by Sean. You know, he stutter stepped just a little bit, but I don't blame him. That fence is old and rusty. You don't want to go crashing into it, especially when you're up by 16 runs. It would have been tough for him to catch it anyways. That was a nice hit by Louis. Louis from Honolulu, Hawaii. If your family is watching or other Louis watching, if you're watching on YouTube, you can chat. One place I haven't visited yet, and I have a free place to stay when I go there because my sister's husband's brother lives in Hawaii. Him and his family, and he's from Hornell here. Know him quite well. And strike three.
That's another Community Bank strikeout. Flyers, runs on one hit, no errors.
Go to the bottom of the sixth.
After 5.5 innings of play on the right AC scoreboard, Steamers 18, Gliders 2. Steamers once again would like to thank their game day sponsors, Welliver, Simmons Rockwell, Dansville Muffler and Brakes, Giovanni's.
I want to thank my game day sponsors, John and Dagan, who's been sponsoring my broadcast for over 30 years, probably 35 years. Thanks, John. Attorney at law, corner of Church and Genesee Streets. John N. Dagan as the Red Hot Chili Peppers play. The Italian Villa, all your Italian favorites, and so much more. There's some great chicken wings and toasted subs. Thanks, Giovanni's, Italian Villa and Giovanni's. Giovanni's has toasted subs too. But the Italian Villa, Argenteri family, over 60 years of bringing you that great Italian food. See what my attention span? I looked away for a second and I called it a different name. They're competitors. They're really not competitors because both places are very busy, and it's nice to have two great Italian restaurants around here. And Lamax Automax, maximize your dollars every day with a trip to Lamax Automax and Lamax Pro Wrench Tire and Auto. Complete auto care, including collision, Lamax Automax. Thanks, Lamax. Log on to Lamax Automax. That's with 2 X's. Check out their complete inventory of used trucks, vans, and autos. And Alfred State College hit the ground running with a degree from Alfred State College. And that's a vet. They have a vet tech program to become a veterinarian at Alfred State. They got a working farm up there, too. And a working organic farm as well. Louis comes in. Nice job, Sean. One down.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 7, Will
Parker. Some cool dude revving his engine, yes. You're cool.
Now batting the left fielder, number 13, Trent Green.
So Trent Green makes his first appearance from Wellsville, New York. Just graduated high school this past weekend. And don't forget to give us a like. You're watching another Pike Sports presentation of Collegiate Sports. Ooh, had to duck out of the way there. And did it say it hit him? Must have just hit the top of the, let's see. Oh, it did. It hit the rim.
Now batting the second baseman, number 19, Taylor Joseph.
So 2 on. Sherry Gardner says haven't ate at Giovanni's in years. It is delicious. One thing, everything's nice and clean too. That was a big, not a problem, but you know, as the years went on, the Giovanellas, they run a great restaurant, but you know, just I think they're ready to sell and things weren't always everything was very good. I remember the pizza and everything was excellent at Giovanni's. I'd go there quite a bit, but sometimes the salad bar wouldn't be full all the time and stuff. The new owners there at Giovanni's do a great job at that. Taylor Joseph up. Fouls it off for 2-2. 1 out. 2 men on base. Muggy day here. You can see the wiping the sweat off his mouth and face area. Two and two. And chases him. Got him. Nice pitch.
Now batting the third baseman, number 23, Michael Duncan.
Brings up Michael Duncan with 2 outs. Alex Conforota from Attleboro, Massachusetts, goes to Mitchell's College pitching. If you just join us, know that score is not incorrect. Is that a double negative? That one gets into left field. Another run's going to score.
Now batting the catcher, number 11, Rylan Stokes.
So catcher Rylan Stokes at the plate. That was Duncan with that hit. Stokes 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. He'll take it himself for the third out. Good job by Bobby.
Seems you 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. After 6 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard.
So we go to the top of the 7th.
19, Gliders 2.
Today's game brought to you by Ed's Computers, Sales and Service, 180 Main Street. New computers, computer repairs, laptops, towers, network systems,
First pitch is scheduled for 7 p.m.
security systems. I couldn't get it out of my mouth there. I was going to say police systems. Security systems, Ed's Computers can do it all. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Thanks, Brian Butler. Daryl Howell, don't forget if you even have a diesel engine, they do repairs on that as well at Butler Excavating and City View Towing. Twin Hickory Golf Club, 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Canisteel Valley. Thanks, Twin Hickory. Stop up at Twin Hickory Golf Club. Thanks, Dave and Liz Sherburne. Got to see them for their grandson's graduation party I went up to. Great food up there. And by Wilkins Auto Sales, State Route 21. Just outside the Hornell city limits, it's Wilkins Auto Sales. Thanks, Kevin Wilkins. For car hauls, utility trailers, a large selection too up there at Wilkins Auto Sales. I'm going to be making up a new ad for them shortly. You'll be able to see all the vehicles. Not vehicles, they're trailers. So if you're just joining us, this is the only game, so the records as of tonight will be the same except for Dansville and Hornell. Dansville will, unless they can score 17 runs or 18 runs here in this inning, which would be kind of interesting to see, but I don't want it to happen. You'd have to have total, can you imagine? I wonder what the most runs scored in an inning are in any level. Of course, well, you could have total disasters, but. So McLean up. Last chance for the Gliders. There's a base hit. Oh, well, it's not out of the realm yet. 1 man on. I think that would definitely make Sports Center if a team came back and scored 18 runs.
Number 10, Bobby Griffin.
Or they only need 17 to tie. Griffin. Foul the first one off. So McLean now 3 for 4 today. It's a bright spot there for the Gliders. Their head coach, Mike Bassage, one of my favorite persons of all time. Got to cover him in high school as he graduated from Hornell. Ended up pitching Division I for Pitt. He was a Pitt Panther. Left-hander. Took the coaching job there in Dansville, but also is a coach up at Alfred University full-time. No throw. And I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Why he didn't stay at second. Did somebody say something? I've never seen that before. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, nothing. He just didn't throw it. Got on second and decided to go back. I wonder if he heard somebody say foul. I've never seen that in my life of doing baseball games. I wonder what was going on because I personally didn't hear. Oh, there's an out. The second out. You can't see that, but nice catch.
Now batting the first baseman, number 9, Luca Fenton.
So they're down to their last out. Again, don't forget to join us on Thursday if I don't have a heat stroke. And remember, parents and relatives, make sure you text your kids here on the team, both teams, Dansville and Hornell, because they're playing this week. It's going to be in the 90s. I know some of you are used to that temperature and weather, but I guess those from Louisiana and the hot states, the humidity and Luca Fenton, I want to say it right. There's a car. Hit a car behind us. Fenton has 2 RBIs, 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And that's the ball game.
That's another Community Bank strikeout.
Hope he's all right. Okay.
Your final score on the Ryan Agency scoreboard: Steamers 19, Gliders 2.
So Hornell moves within a half a game of Dansville now.
The Dansville Gliders. First pitch is scheduled for 7 p.m. I'd like to thank you for coming out to tonight's game. Please travel home safely.
So everyone in the viewing area, have a safe and rest of the week. We'll see you Thursday. We're home Thursday live and home on July 4th at 4 o'clock as well on the 4th. So we'll see you then, everybody. Thanks for all the comments. Nice talking to all of you. We'll see you on Thursday.
Seventh grade was the last time I was in school. I had to grow up so fast that I never had a childhood. I was 38 when I went to go get my high school diploma. Where you start your life doesn't define how you're gonna end up. And now I'm a school nurse. I have hopes now that my daughter is gonna be something bigger and better than what I ever accomplished.
Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
We're opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust. Someone on your side, with the experience to tell you exactly how things will go. Helping you get your life back together. If you get hurt at work, call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Getting hurt at work isn't a choice, and neither is navigating workers' comp on your own. Connors and Ferris is here to guide you through every step of your workers' compensation claim. We're here to protect your income and help navigate your case all the way through the end.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
That cheap insurance rate might look good until you file a claim and it all goes wrong. Too often, cheap means inadequate limits, missing protection, and zero help when it counts. Let's focus on real savings, not nearsighted shortcuts that can wreak financial havoc. Together, let's build value.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
At Tim Hortons, we know it's much easier to stay focused in the mornings when you don't have to focus on breakfast. Freshly brewed, freshly cracked, baked daily. The $6 Tim's Trio, only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
An accident can turn your life upside down in an instant. Pain, medical bills, time off work, it's overwhelming. And when you look to the insurance company for help, they don't see you. They don't see your family or what you've lost. To them, you're just a number, just dollars on a spreadsheet. Their job is to pay you as little as possible. At WDC Injury Law, we see the person behind the claim. We fight for your recovery, your future, and your peace of mind. If you've been hurt in New York, call 607-500-HURT.
You rush out. You rush to school. You rush to work. But this is how you win the rush. Save the morning with the new smoky maple bacon on your breakfast sandwiches. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
7th grade was the last time I was in school. I had to grow up so fast that I never had a childhood. I was 38 when I went to go get my high school diploma. Where you start your life doesn't define how you're gonna end up. And now, I'm a school nurse. I have hopes now that my daughter is gonna be something bigger and better than what I ever accomplished.
Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
We're opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust. Someone on your side, with the experience to tell you exactly how things will go. Helping you get your life back together. If you get hurt at work, call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.